Imagine you are sitting there stuck in traffic. You're getting bored out of your mind. So you're trying to think, I'd like to get out of here. I'd like to go somewhere. So of course you open up your map and you think, where's a nice far place away from Los Santos? You look, you see Paleto Bay. You find a spot in Paleto Bay to go to. It would be wonderful to go here. You punch it in, and then you look at your GPS. It tells you where to go. One little problem. It's a long ways. What do? It'd take forever to drive there. Maybe you're playing with Trevor Phillips. You decided to make a run on Fort Zancudo. You've got it punched in, but it's a little bit of a ways. As you're making your run on body armor, you start thinking, what's a faster way to get there? So then you get this brilliant thought. Why don't I call a taxi? That'd be a lot quicker.
Can I get a cab ASAP?
I'm sending one out right now.
Glad to hear it.
So, after you make that call, you start walking around, looking for the taxi. Where could it be? You look here, you look there, and then finally you see it. So you start running and heading over. You want to hop inside as fast as you can. You're in a hurry to get to your destination. Now, of course, there's one little problem.
Where can I take you?
You don't have any money to pay the taxi driver.
Alright, this ain't a
And you don't
charity.
own a taxi service like Franklin does. But hey, you've got that problem solved. Because once you get to Fort Zancudo, all you do is hold down the triangle button and hijack the taxi. And of course, head off. You know, you're going to get 1 star, but who cares? Besides, after you're inside of Fort Zancudo, you'll have plenty of stars. Now back to the other variation where we're sitting in traffic and we want to go to Paleto Bay. You know, we made our call and, well...
Yeah, I need a cab as soon as you can.
No problem. I'll have one there in a couple of minutes.
Sounds good, thanks.
There's a taxi. Wow, that was fast. It got there right away. We start running and the taxi starts moving away. It's kind of a problem. I think this game is a little glitchy in that spot. However, if you turn around and look behind you, you'll notice there is the taxi that we actually ordered right there. So of course, we get inside, and again, we don't have any money, but you know, we're gonna get to our destination. Now, when we get there, we've got a star, and we need transportation. So in that case, you're simply gonna hold down the triangle button and take the taxi away from the taxi driver, and then of course we got to deal with the problem of 1 star. So we'll try to look for a nice place to hide. And as we're waiting and getting our spot to hide, one of the things I like to point out is that if you have Franklin and you own a taxi service, you can completely avoid this. Now there's also another way you can avoid having the star. And that's simply to have enough money on you where you can actually afford to pay whatever the fare is. I know it's an interesting concept, but you know, you don't have to skimp on everything or, you know, stiff everybody in this game. One other point I'd like to make in closing is that this works really good in getting you to places that you've been. It will not get you to places that you have not been to, and it will not get you to restricted areas. So if, for example, you want to go up in the mountains, that's not going to work if you haven't uncovered it already. Same thing with Fort Zancudo. You can have your GPS set for the middle of Fort Zancudo, specifically where you want to go, but it's only going to take you to one of the two guard posts, whichever one's closer to where you set it in the GPS, which is obviously still faster than going the other way. So, you want to make sure you uncover it first before you type it in to your map. And I hope that this strategy, helps save you some time and lets you actually play the spots you want to play in this game and have more fun that way. I am signing out. Thank you for watching.